Happy Wednesday, everybody. So anyways, today I'm going to be doing part one, okay, of Survive or Thrive. This is one of the most important series that you can watch, and it's going to be on tonight at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, or Doc of Detox show. And then also on Thursday, I'll be doing part two at 3 p.m. And then on Friday, I'm going to do a Q&A at 3 o'clock where I'll answer all your questions, okay? And listen to me right now. It's about thriving, not surviving. It's not about being a cancer survivor. It's not about surviving something. It's about thriving it. And you'll know when you're thriving it because you learned from it and you grew from it. So please, if you have time, join me. And if not, you can watch it on YouTube or you can watch it on Facebook later. So that's Wednesday and Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, part one and part two of Survive or Thrive. And understand something, you're only surviving. Listen, most people are only surviving. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This has got to be the most craziest time in the whole history of this planet, okay? And I need you to really keep your eyes on Agenda 21, because Agenda 21 is going to push everybody into the cities. It's going to jam us all together like a bunch of rats. They're going to be building large, tall buildings so that they can monitor us. In Agenda 21, they've actually took 1/3 of North America, and you're not allowed to travel there. Only the elite are going to be allowed to travel there. Whether you know this or not, but all the higher ups in government and all the billionaires, okay, have this little tight sicko group, okay? And they are going to take 1/3 of North America for themselves, and they're going to push us all out of the country, off the beaches, out of the forests, and into the cities so they can zap us with 5G. And then they can also grow the foods and grow us this crap GMO food and poison us to kill us, to monitor how many people they're going to allow to live on this planet. Now, let me tell you something. I am not going to judge myself, but I take total responsibility for allowing this to happen. And because I was asleep on the job. Because I actually believe that the people in government and the people that were calling the shots weren't evil. Well, they are evil. So you better get this right now, and you better wake up to this fact. Agenda 21 is going to, when you go to want to give your farm or you want to build a house on your property and they tell you there's a new bylaw that you can't do it, it's because they're going to be forcing us all into the city and taking away our property. Now you're going, okay, now Daryl's really lost it. Well, guess what? I hate to tell you this, guys, but for the last year, I've been going on about stuff, and I've been absolutely right about everything. I don't want to be, but I'm not going to be a wannabe because I got this. So understand something. Here's the biggest problem that you're going to have today, and that's judging yourself, okay? All right? So let me tell you something. Judgment jail is a killer. Now, I don't give a crap if it's Trump or any other person that you're in love with. If they're in government, they've been contaminated. So everybody in government, everybody that's sitting in power, okay? Why do they keep on trying to make us feel bad for everything? And understand something. The next time there's a lockdown, I am not staying in my house. I am not wearing a mask. I am not staying 6 feet away from my friends and my family. I am not doing anything. And you're not going to tell me what to do. And I don't care. Don't come on my Facebook. Don't buy from me. Don't listen to me. Oh, he's a radical. Guess what? I'm the guy that's going to hold the line. You think I'm kidding? You watch the videos that I'm putting out on Facebook, because I can't put them on YouTube anymore, or else they're going to take my whole YouTube channel down, because they decide. Yeah, we live in a country that they decide what's going to go up. Now, understand something. All the media, so if you're listening to the media, you're so brainwashed. Oh, yeah, but I listen to it and it doesn't affect me, Daryl. Let me tell you something. You need to go off all the major media channels because you're brainwashed. Let me tell you. If I do something wrong today, it won't take me more than 30 seconds. If I have to apologize to someone, I will, but I will not beat myself up for any mistake that I make. You will. The church has taught you to judge yourself and hate yourself. The government has taught you to do that. The medical system, every system out there is playing us. Whether you want to believe this or not, This last 260 years was all about today, right now. Isn't it something how 5G is going to sterilize your little boys, how it's going to sterilize me if I've got anything left in there, hopefully I do, and it's going to blind people. 5G is going to blind people. It's going to destroy the bacteria on your body and in your body, and you haven't even said a word yet. You know, people are going around the country and they're tearing down 5G towers. One guy just went away for 2 years. Yeah, well, he shouldn't have done it because there was a camera watching him. But the reality is he's trying to get rid of weapons of war. You have no idea. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. You're going to need to learn how to love, protect, respect, and honor yourself. Because if you don't, every time that they make you feel bad, and you do feel bad, then you're not in the conscious moment. And you know, we're only in the conscious moment 2 to 5% of the day, which means, thanks a lot, guys. You're not even here. And that is the majority of the population. Hardly anybody is conscious. I'm conscious all the time. I'm looking, I'm thinking. When I say things, I'm thinking about what I just said, what I just thought. And then I observe it. I don't tear myself down over it. But understand something. I am not doing what they tell me to do. And I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give up my planet. I'm not going to give up my God-given right. And I'm not going to give up my children's chance of pretending they're free. Because we're not free now. We've never been free on this planet. You'd know if you were free on this planet if you actually had the government listening to you. When's the last time you were asked about something that was totally important, like 5G, or about GMOs, or about putting poison in your water, or about poisoning your sky? When's the last time you were asked about anything? So don't you tell me that they care about you. They don't care about you. I care about you, because guess what? To them, we're just ants. And what does that mean? Allowing negative thoughts. And that's what you do. All right? You have no pride. You have no courage. You're not going to hold the line. Okay, go into your cupboards. Find out how many GMO foods you have in there. How much processed foods. How much snacking you do. What do you do in your spare time? What do you do in your spare time? Watch Netflix? Okay? What do? Do you game? Okay? All right? And the other thing is don't tell me what's going on. You know what? They will allow protesters to come together by the thousands if they're protesting black against white, but you can't protest about being locked up in your house, or else guess what? They'll break up the protest. And guess what? You can have thousands come together and protest, and you're going to tell me that we're worried about COVID, but we're not going to allow a family to go take their kids bowling. We're not going to allow birthday parties. We're not going to allow family get-togethers this summer. Shame on you. I am going to get together with my family wherever I want to. And damn it, I'll build a bloody bowling alley. You know what? I'm going to put a big screen outside. I've already done it. And we're going to invite the neighbors over, and we're going to do our own movies. You know what? Go ahead. Shut your store down. Hide in your house the next time. You know what? Everybody needs to just go back to normal. Oh, wait a minute. You never were normal, because actually normal would be actually loving and respecting and honoring yourself and holding the line and telling them to go jump a cliff. Every new law they bring out, you crap your pants and just go, what can I do about it? I've only begun. I'm not giving up here, all right? The only reason why I had a headache this weekend is I'm going, well, you know, feels like almost I'm the only guy out there. Del Bigtree, you know, Andrew Wakefield. I mean, I could count almost the people on my hand and my toes that are out there making their voice known. I know there's much more. And I know that there's lots of people in every house that are on the edge. What happens if we all told them, listen, you cannot fix the government. You cannot fix the medical system. You cannot fix any of the systems. FEMA, United Nations, World Health Organization, they're all part of this group, Agenda 21, and you're going to be living in a high-rise, in a little apartment. You're going to be told what to eat, what to think, what to do. It's coming for you, okay? But watch my Survive or Thrive, and at the same time, if you would just start trying to create the perfect day for you and your family, what would the perfect day look like? Diet-wise, how you talk to each other, how you love each other, the things that you do. How about taking back your lives, standing up for each other? That was what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it every minute that I can. And no, I'm not moving into the city. That's not happening. Okay, nobody's going to make me into some kind of lab rat because that's what they want to do. If you actually think that anybody in government likes you, Jesus, you actually think they love you. You actually think they care for you. You actually think the medical system is a healthcare system. My God, you actually think new and improved is new and improved. We actually think that a health food store has mainly health food in it. There are so many things that we just take for granted. When we totally become aware and totally become responsible for our bodies, oh my God, then and only then can you feel proud to call yourself a human being.